If you play car parking multiplayer, you've most likely seen or heard of RWD and Driftmode drifters. They're increasing each and every day because AWD drifting just doesn't look or feel realistic. And for the last month or so, I've made it my personal mission to learn how to RWD drift in car parking. So today I'm going to walk you guys through the steps, show you my progress, and probably embarrass myself a little along the way. But first, we'll have to rewind back to June 9, when I just made a post on my Instagram story asking if any of you guys had an RWD drift car that I could borrow for a video. I needed the car to learn RWD drifting, and a lot of you guys reached out to me. Coincidentally, later that day, I found an old S13 with a drift livery that I'd made a long time ago on one of my accounts. And I decided that I'd use it to learn RWD drifting instead. Only problem is, it didn't have a drift setup at the time, and I don't know how to make one. But I quickly came up with a solution, which was to search for a good tune on YouTube. And if I couldn't find one, I'd ask my friends.
A few moments later.
Okay, so after watching some drifting tutorials on YouTube, I upgraded my car to 1,690 horsepower, added sport tires, and also put a drifting suspension and cog. For those of you guys that might be curious, this is the drifting setup that I installed on the car. Got this setup from one of my friends, and he said it's the best one I could use to learn RWD drifting. Thereafter, I burnt the car tires until they were basically at 0% and good for drifting. At this point, the car was ready, and I was ready to start drifting, baby. I was feeling very confident, so I went to City 2 Hospital, adjusted the car transmission settings, and then I tried drifting.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit, here we go again.
After drifting for a couple of hours, I came into realization that RWD drifting actually isn't easy. It was really hard to control the car, and I got demotivated very quickly. I started feeling like it was impossible. At this moment, I decided to pack it up, touch some grass, and believe me, I did not open CPM for an entire month. I was out of video ideas, and I couldn't even make new update videos because I wanted to finish this video first. And then one day everything changed when I saw a text from one of my old friends, Edward, who's really good at RWD drifting and also uses a steering wheel instead of tilt. He basically said he'd be happy to teach me, and from there we hit it off.
What did he say?
I was very excited and more motivated than ever before to learn RWD drifting. The first thing Edward told me to do was to put my steering sensitivity on max. So I did just that. Later on, he gave me more tips. He told me to be gentle with the gas pedals. Following that, he said I must release it in corners so I can get more grip and take corners smoothly. He then told me to avoid using brake pedals and use handbrake to initiate the drift. Then try to control the car in the corners by counter-steering. After that, I wanted to practice everything he had told me to do. So we did a couple of tandems, which didn't go very well because I couldn't keep up. But I started improving at a rapid rate and was getting used to the mechanics. Of course, there were still a couple of errors there and there, but the progress was there, and I started enjoying playing the game again. For the following couple of days, I played the game a lot. Literally, all I was doing was practicing RWD drifting every time I hooked on it. Let me know if you guys think I've improved it. Also, if you've made it this far, comment W so I know who the real channel supporters are.
W's in the shot. W's in the shot.
I understand it now. I understand it now. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all.
We collide, staring at the stars for more. We're fading and I can do nonsense. Come collide, it's gone.